ASR-Pioneer, whose headquarters is located in Nicholasville, Kentucky, is looking toward the future of safety in aviation. Their goal is to save lives. As company president and CEO Larry Williams has said, "We cannot prevent the failure, but we might be able to prevent the fatality." ASR-Pioneer designs, tests, and produces whole airframe parachute recovery systems to bring down an entire aircraft and its occupants safely in an in-air emergency. A concept that was initially conceived in the early 1960s with the idea of safely landing the plane in the event of a catastrophic in-flight emergency. Once in trouble, the system would cause the wings to detach, then parachutes would be deployed from the failing wings, as well as the fuselage, and all would descend safely to the ground. A patent was issued after the concept was successfully tested in 1967, but unfortunately there was little commercial interest in the idea at the time. Aviation Safety Resources, ASR, was founded in 2000 as a private company to see if it could generate more interest in the whole plane recovery system concept. Additional patents were issued for the Tri-Chute Safe Landing System in 2011 and the Smart Recovery System in 2012. In 2018, Larry Williams, former president and CEO of BRS Aerospace, saw value in what ASR was trying to do and reconstituted the company as a C Corp. Larry understood the need for advanced safety products in the emerging urban air mobility, or UAM, advanced air mobility, AAM market could be met with the technology that ASR had developed. UAMs and AAMs are envisioned as a safe and efficient aviation transportation system using highly automated, manned and unmanned aircraft that will operate and transport passengers or cargo at lower altitudes within urban and suburban areas. This emerging market is projected to be $1.5 trillion with 3,000 vertical takeoff and landings (VTOL) vehicles in operation by 2025. Simply put, a new mode of transportation is coming and the public expects it to be safe. As the company grew, it saw that it would need to expand its engineering and production capabilities, and the quickest way of doing that was by acquiring companies that could support ASR's goals. The first, in 2021, was Strong Enterprises, the oldest general aviation parachute equipment manufacturer in the United States. And the next, in 2022, ASR would acquire Pioneer Aerospace, formerly known as Pioneer Parachute Company. With that acquisition, ASR would be able to rebrand itself as ASR-Pioneer. Conventional aircraft recovery systems have been used since the 1980s and are credited with saving more than 500 lives. But a recovery system to work for these UAMs, you must inflate the parachute and get it into a stable descent quickly. Standard recovery systems won't work because of insufficient forward speed. The canopy needs to inflate faster. What is needed is a system that will recover the aircraft with no forward speed, as would be encountered with a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. And that's a game changer. ASR has developed the Extreme Rapid Deployment System for these VTOL aircraft. This life-saving technology creates an extremely rapid parachute canopy inflation on extraction, which allows occupants to survive after landing. Unlike other existing recovery systems that may have a chute with a 65-foot canopy if you have forward speed, the only way to fill that canopy is with altitude loss. It would take 920 feet of altitude loss to inflate that canopy before the aircraft would slow down. ASR's system uses rockets and 3 separate chutes to begin decelerating an aircraft within 2.5 seconds with an altitude loss of only 250 to 300 feet. While the ASR-Pioneer headquarters building is located in Nicholasville, they also have a presence in 4 other locations. Sales and marketing and the final assembly of the parachute recovery systems occur in Nicholasville. A testing operation is located in Milton, Florida. An engineering and prototyping shop in Bloomfield, Connecticut. Strong Enterprises has its location in Orlando, Florida. Pioneer Parachutes is located in Columbia, Mississippi, where large-scale manufacturing occurs in a 106,000 square foot building. They have more than 165 employees and more than 4.5 million parachute deliveries. And they had a choice for the location of their headquarters, and they chose Kentucky. The workforce here is more qualified to handle the task to work successfully in the ASR work environment. The workers also tend to be more interested in coming to work for a company and making a career in it. That is not the case in many other states with aerospace businesses. ASR also sees that it would get broad support from state and local officials. It found that Kentucky is an excellent place to do business. It is therefore fitting that ASR-Pioneer, in recognition of its efforts to promote aircraft safety, be recognized with the Kentucky Aviation Hall of Fame's 2022 Aviation Achievement Award.